Sometimes you want to bring a photograph or a raster drawing into Illustrator to make it a vector image. But either redrawing the image with the pen tool is too time consuming or it's not what you want. So using the Live Trace tool, you can take an image or a raster drawing and ask Illustrator to convert that image for you. This tool is very handy and quick, but it doesn't make perfect conversion, so use it wisely. Sometimes it's really better to redraw with the pen tool or make shapes than to simply live trace for a few reasons. But let's learn it. Here I have both a drawing I did of a Shiba Inu dog and an image of a Shiba Inu dog, which I pulled from the internet with a nice white background to isolate it. Because raster information, which is both of these images, isn't directly translatable to vector without functions like live trace, these images can't be edited within Illustrator like you can edit an anchor, a path, etc. So if I click, it only has this bounding box around it. So I'll select my drawing of the Shiba Inu, and at the top you'll see some info about this raster image appear, like the color mode and the DPI, which is called PPI or points per inch in Illustrator. In this toolbar, there is this button called Image Trace, which says Convert Image to Tracing Object when I hover my mouse over it. Next to the button is a drop-down arrow. If I click that, I can quick select a tracing preset to use with the image trace, but let's just click the button first. As soon as I do, Illustrator chooses a default tracing effect based on the image, and the toolbar changes to show the detailed choices within image trace. So I don't really like this tracing effect, so I will go to the preset and change it to another preset, to something that more accurately reflects how I want to trace it. So you can see that the translation of raster into vector isn't perfect. It's kind of like trying to turn an oil painting like the Mona Lisa into purely mathematical equations. You can do it, but some things just can't be translated perfectly. So I can also click the smaller menu icon, this menu icon in that toolbar to the right of preset to bring up another menu. So this is the dedicated image trace menu where I can do the very detailed tweaking of this tracing, like change the color mode, lower or raise the threshold, and much more. Once you're done tweaking the tracing settings, you'll need to set it by clicking Expand. This just tells Illustrator that you are done tweaking how it will translate the raster image and actually changes it into a vector shape. So as soon as I click Expand, you will see that the tracing preview has changed into an actual object with points and paths that I can continue to edit. I can now go to my photograph and do the same. In live tracing a photo, you can also use some presets specifically for translating raster photos. Again, because you're translating so many pixels into math, you can visibly tell that the photo has been altered a bit. Illustrator is getting pretty sophisticated with how well it can vectorize a photo, but it will never be perfect. So now I have two vector objects from my two raster images.